This is a Mekong catfish.
It's the largest freshwater fish in the world with a maximum weight of over 770 pounds.
Not only are we gonna be cooking the biggest freshwater fish in the world, but we're also gonna be donating it to people in need because this is well over 500 pounds of meat.
We just got to the filming location and they're unwrapping this catfish. This outdoor kitchen is in the middle of Thailand, where everything around us is a potential ingredient. The biggest difficulty we're facing right now is that not a single person here speaks fluent English. There is a massive language barrier. My friends, what's next? What is next?
Defrost.
Defrost, okay.
This catfish species is rare and hard to get, so if we're gonna cook it, we're gonna need some help. I'm here with the only gentleman that speaks English. His name is Thumb, and he's the guy that invited me out here. Obviously, I can't communicate with any of the crew out here.
First of all, I don't think this has ever been done before. Ever. Nobody has ever attempted to cook one this size whole. This will be my first time, and your first time, and all our first times.
There are a series of steps we need to make in order to feed everybody. With the first step being to lift this fish off the truck, I started to get nervous. I've never lifted anything this heavy before. We also have to put a human-sized steak into the fish and lower it into a fiery pit for it to cook.
Okay,ครับเราจะอุ้ม
I'm freaking out right now. 1,
2, 3. Excited!
That is wild. That is so oh my goodness, man. Now that the first step is complete, it's time to attempt to kebab this catfish.
The biggest concern with this is that the steak isn't gonna be able to hold the catfish, right? Do I understand that correctly?
Yes. We'll find out.
The reason the fish may be too heavy for the steak is because it was welded this morning. Here's how we made it. Wood, car battery, amateur welder. On our first attempt to kebab this catfish, we realized most of the meat was frozen solid, making it completely impossible to hammer through. So to combat this, we have a hose running through it. This should make it thaw out a lot faster.
Oh, look, it's out here now.
What is actually holding on the steak? Because the middle of this is hollow, right? It's gutted. So the only part of it that's really on the steak is his mouth.
I think they've got it through the bones as well.
Really? Okay.
spine.
The sketchiest part of this mission is attempting to stand this fish up. Because if the steak breaks, we're back to square one.
Now, the thing we were most afraid of actually just happened. The steak on the bottom of this broke. So the only thing holding up this 600-pound catfish is me and Thumb.
We tried to get the steak out, but it wouldn't budge, so it's coming along for the ride. All right, so that first attempt it didn't work.
No, it did not work. It did not work.
So what is the plan now?
My team's over there. They're welding 4 metal poles onto the same metal platform that we were using earlier instead of the steak. We're going to try to put that around the catfish.
How confident are we that this is about to work? Realistically, if you were a betting man, your life is on the line. What are the odds that this works?
I mean,
I wouldn't put my life on it.
I won't put my life on it. I don't know. I'm staying optimistic. I'm staying optimistic.
Too. I think it's gonna go good.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I only believe in speaking good energy into the universe. However, I'll tell you right now, I feel like I could rip one of these poles right off.
Here we go. It kept. Yeah!
It's looking good. It's looking really good. All my pessimism, ridiculous. I don't even know why I was talking like that. That crazy nonsense. They're connecting the pulley system right now, and we're gonna see if it's able to hold or not. Oh, this is scary, man. This is like, if this thing goes in any direction, we could break a lot of bones.
3, 2, 1.
Oh!
3, 2, 1. Okay.
1, 2.
Yeah! That's it, we're good.
The fish is as close as we could get it to the pit, so now the next step is we're gonna start to score it on every side so that the heat gets in the middle, and then we're gonna salt it?
Yes.
What does the salting it do, just flavor?
Well, I mean, adding flavor, but also just rendering the fat out and rendering some of the water content out so the fish cooks faster.
Okay.
The flavors intensify, so, just like salt and cooking.
So we just gotta get to rubbing at this point.
Correct.
The pit behind the catfish is 10 feet deep and has been heated with hot coals for the last 8 hours. There's also a motor feeding a supply of fresh oxygen to the bottom of the pit, making it really hot.
Come on, more muscle, Nick, more muscle.
This really is a dense fish, like no BS. It's hard to cut through a little bit. All of these holes are gonna make it so that the heat really gets inside the freshwater catfish. The fat just starts dripping out of every score.
The goal is to have a score every 4 inches so the protein is able to be evenly salted. With enough sodium, the fish will lose several pounds of excess water, decreasing the cooking time by over 6 hours.
So right now we're looking at this fish and the fat content is over an inch thick. What we're expecting is for that fat to melt.
But it's gonna start dripping, it's gonna set the whole thing ablaze.
Oh, no way, no way. This thing is gonna have a lot of flavor in it.
It's finally time to put this catfish in the pit, which is a good thing because we're exhausted from carrying it.
Are you okay? The rope just completely snapped. I'm not gonna lie, I think it's entirely my fault. The plan is to retie the pulley system and hopefully it will be able to hold. Now that there's an inconsistency in the rope, it might be a little bit tougher, but this is our only option at this point.
3, 2, 1, bang!
It just landed right on his foot. Oh my goodness. This is bad. This is bad.
So what happened just now was there was too much people on this side when we lift, and the rope was restraining the movement. The whole thing dumped that way, and that's how he got crushed.
Bro, his toe is disintegrated. That was wild.
With the day coming to an end, we still have all this meat we can't afford to go to waste. If we don't get it cooked fast, it could begin to spoil.
We're gonna adapt. The whole point of this video is to cook this fish and make sure it gets to people in need. We're lucky enough to where Thumb owns a restaurant that's quite literally 3 minutes away from here. It's the right thing to do to load it into the truck and cook it correctly.
With the priority shifted to feeding these kids, we got to work breaking down this fish. Usually you'd fillet an entire side whole, but because of the size of it, it has been broken down into several sections of its body. While that was underway, I was making my way to the hospital to go check on Book.
Hopefully, fingers crossed, he's in good hands.
If not, he's about to be.
Yeah.
While we were worried about how Book was doing, Thumb's restaurant was focused on making over 500 pounds of chili paste. We finally got some good news.
How you doing, my friend? Did it hurt? No. It didn't hurt? No way. No, a little bit? Just a little? How many stitches did you get? 5 stitches?
The worst part of the experience for him is he's scared of needles. So he wasn't even in pain. He was like, oh, I got a stitch up. Oh my gosh, I'm scared of needles. The doctor said, you'll be better in 2 weeks.
I'm glad you're okay.
I'll be going that.
Buddy God.
Not only was Book feeling better, but all the food was finally finished for all of these people. We invited all ages and passed out over 500 containers to whoever said they were hungry. As for me, I was on a plane back to my hometown. We had been filming for so long that by the time it was time to taste it, I was drained of my entire personality. At least we fed all those people.
If you guys like this video, you will 100% love this video. I mean, look at it. Look at that thumbnail. You should really click on it. It's pretty wild.